Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I've been on here, but I wanted to come back this summer repumped and more inspired than ever to finish my 2017 the way I promised myself I would. So why not bring you guys this nice summer glowing bronzed makeup tutorial. So if you're ready for summer and you want to know how to get this beautiful bronze glowy look without getting oily throughout the day, then keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start before I prime with anything like an actual face primer. I'm gonna spray my face with the Rose Water by Badescu. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I have my baby one because I ran out of my jumbo one, so yeah. Next, I'm gonna take this primer by NYX. It's the Honey Do Me Up Serum, and with the little spatula that's in here, I'm just gonna start to apply this all over the face, except on my nose because my nose does get a little bit oily, so we're not gonna apply it there. My forehead gets a little bit oily too, but we're gonna work that out with a lot of setting powder later, so I am not worried about that. And then with this traditional flat foundation brush, I'm just gonna blend that into my skin. So once that settles into my skin, I'm gonna take the Milani setting spray, and this is the Make It Dewy one. And I'm just gonna spray my entire face for that extra sticky dewiness. So here I didn't show it on camera, but I'm using an eye cream and it's by Pure Cosmetics. I think it's called the Identity Cream. And I'm just using it on my under eye to smooth out for when I use concealer. And then I took my trusty Holy Grail LA Girl HD Pro Coverage Foundation. And this is one side. It has so much coverage, you guys. It's ridiculous. And I'm just going to buff it out with my Morphe M439 Deluxe Buffer Brush. And I used a traditional flat foundation brush to lay it down first to see where I want the coverage before I actually blend it out. To highlight and conceal my under eyes, I took my all-time favorite at the moment. It's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This stuff is amazing. If you haven't tried it, you must definitely get your hands on one. It is the best concealer I've ever tried. I'm obsessed with it. I'm blending this out with my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, and this is my lifesaver when I am too lazy to get up from my filming chair to go wet my beauty blender or my Real Technique sponge, or when I can't find either of them. This brush is a lifesaver. So now I'm taking my dry my dry Real Technique sponge, and I'm taking my Dermablend setting powder, and I'm going to set the entire under eye and let it bake a little bit. But the trick to setting powder is not to let it sit like crazy. The trick is to really press it into the skin and work it into the pores. That way it gets absorbed, and that's really gonna set your makeup. Because if you just let it sit on top baking, it kind of makes your skin really dry, and this goes for any translucent powder. So I've learned to just press it and roll it into the skin. And now I'm taking my Cover FX drops, custom enhancer drops in the shade Sunlight, and this is like a liquid glow basically. And then I'm gonna blend it out, and it leaves you with this nice glowy finish. This is gonna be a base for our powder highlighter later. And now I'm gonna contour my nose with this eyeshadow blending brush from my Morphe brushes, and I'm taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's really dark, but I'm using it to really amplify that nose contour because I'm going to diffuse it anyway. And I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge again with setting powder from Dermablend, and I'm going to press it right against the sides where I bronzed up the nose. And then I'm gonna take my Maybelline foundation stick, and this one's in the shade Coconut. I believe it's the darkest shade they carry, and I love using this for my cream contour. It's amazing. So after I blend out my cream contour, I take my LA Girl foundation powder, which matches with my liquid foundation, and I set the entire face because it adds back some coverage into my skin as well as some color to my complexion. I love using this step. I learned it from Patrick Starr. It really just knocks off all that excess setting powder, and it gives you nice full coverage. And then I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer by Benefit to bronze the skin before I actually go in and contour with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And I'm going to look super orange today, but it'll look super nice and blended once the whole makeup is done. So I'm just going to now chisel out those cheekbones. And yeah, you just want to look super bronze, like the sun literally punched you in the face. And for eyebrows, I'm taking my Anastasia number 12 brush, and I'm taking my NYX tinted eyebrow gel. It's $7. It comes in a little squeezable tube, and I love this so much better than my ABH dip brow pomade. It lasts twice as long. I've slept with this on, and I literally wake up and my eyebrows are still on. It's ridiculous. And then I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer with a nice flat liner brush, and I'm cleaning up those messy brows with some concealer, and it's gonna make you look super snatched, because people are always asking me, how do you make your eyebrows look so clean even when they grow out? And that's because concealer is a lifesaver. So now I'm taking the Kylie Burgundy palette, and I'm going to use this orange middle shade at the top for my first transition, and I'm going to blend it out with my Morphe M504 blending brush. And everything will be down in the description box below in case you missed it or I didn't really show it on camera, but I always link everything. And then I'm taking Raw Sienna from my ABH Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to intensify that shade from the Kylie palette, and it's just going to give you a nice bronze soft orange. Now I'm going to dip back into the palette, and these are going to be the main two colors, that burgundy and that deep chocolate brown. And I'm going to use those to define my halo eye, my inner and outer corners. I'm going to use those too. And I'm just going to literally draw them on my eye back and forth, and then blend them until they start to create that halo effect. And I'm using the little brush that comes in the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to use that brush to blend out the edges. And now, as you can see, it's starting to create those hollows in the eyes, and it's giving the effect that I have a very nice spaced out eyelid. And then I'm taking this bronze shade, and I'm gonna wet it with that Milani Dewy setting spray, and I'm just gonna really press it and drag it all over the eyelid. And then I'm going to dip into the Modern Renaissance and take the shade Primavera, and I'm also going to spray it with that Make It Dewy setting spray by Milani, and that's going to add a really intense highlight to the eyelid, and it's going to give you the effect that the eyelid is really shiny in the center, but it also makes it look bigger. And then I'm taking whatever is left on my little pencil brush that I was using to do the halo eye on the top, and I'm just going to use that to smudge out the bottom lash line. Here I took my Laura Geller eyeliner pencil, and I'm just lining my upper lash line and smudging it out to just give me some coverage before I put my lashes on, because I don't want them to look too obvious. And then I'm going to take my MAC Chromographic pencil in NC15/NW20, I believe it's called. It's just a nude pencil. It's my favorite of all time, and this is going to give me those baby doll eyes, and it also makes them look more awake. And then here are my lashes, and then once I pop the first one on, I'll be back and pop the second one on. And these are my Vegas nail lashes in the style Grand Glamour. These are my go-to lashes. I use them for every single look. And now for the lips, I'm gonna lip line them with MAC lip liner in Spice, and I'm gonna top them with my Maybelline nude lipstick from their new nude collection, and I believe it's in the shade Purely Nude. If not, I will have everything linked down below, so don't worry about any of the products you didn't catch on camera. Just check my description box, and I usually list them in order. Now to make the skin glow even more, I'm going to set that liquid glow with my Laura Geller powder highlighter, and then I'm going to layer it with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator in So Hollywood, and I'm using my e.l.f. highlighting brush. They literally just released a highlighting brush and it's so cute and it's amazing. It's perfect for that nice glow all over the face. It's small enough and it's not too big, which I absolutely love. And now I'm gonna draw a little exclamation point on my nose to look extra cute and contoured. And that's pretty much it for this summer bronze glowing skin tutorial, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun creating it on my own, and I hope that this becomes your summer everyday look. Thank you so much for watching.